my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home. It's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact. I'm going back home. Yeah. Pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with or sample my songs unless you strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slow emission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside the crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die. Now what we gonna do right here? Settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
Up first is the Bulldozer from the United States of America. And they hold this back. All the talking. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed.
I did.
No rest for the weary. And he misses with that straight left. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. What a massive upset this would be. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break it.
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this. My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick the title up, it's not about the first defense. It's not even about the second defense. It's about the third, fourth, fifth defense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he picked up in his last fight. Own it to say, I deserve the belt.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice defense on that hook. That jab misses. Can't find a home for that jab. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope that...
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. That right hook won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Counter shot lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A lot of effort being exerted here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Failing to score with that right hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Swing and a miss with that hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time? They're always looking for that KO, and we could see it. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not enough.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I left all the joy.
Let's fight under the stars, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful night for fights here. First up. What a pleasure it is to be. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice hook. And he misses with that jab. Champion is back for another defense. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter. Through the hook, it didn't land. How about that time counter shot? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next.
And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. A big whiff with the right hook. Good counter punching. And is this the beginning of... And down goes the Swarm. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your break.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
There's a counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. The exchange punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this You watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you're just...
Here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
The fight is over.
After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass all over.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be guilty. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom! Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom! Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Hope you brought your glow sticks. It's time to get funky here at the observatory. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first up,
This bout,
and this one has all of... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He caught him with a left hook. A perfect counter shot. Missing with the left hook. Right hook just missed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they... Why weren't they more cautious? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And the swarm has been dropped. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put...
And there's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Failing to score with that right hook. Nice counter shot. At some point, the corner has to say, and down goes the swarm. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Let him look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move, get behind him.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And down goes the bulldozer. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. again, knocked down in that round. Incredible. Let's get it started in round 3. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Didn't land that jab. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And he scores with the counter. Will the referee stop it? And the swarm goes crumbling to the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout. Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bulldozer, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing Sweet. And you can see, first up, the Bulldozer from the...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America,
one of the hottest. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just missed with that hook. That time counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the left hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Work rate. Catch and shoot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. This could be the end. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Punching. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Perfect counter shot. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Both of these men showing exceptional. Did you see that? And the Bulldozer has been knocked out. And he dropped him. The perfect...
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knock.
Jealousy all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound. 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 What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free. Set it free.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always.
Up first is the Bulldozer from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight.
This bout is...
All the talking has... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice right hook. The perfect counter lands. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both trying for a knockout. Time they drop their guard, they get caught halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And that hook misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And down goes Tiny. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Tiny goes down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you, hold it right there. The defense failed, and Tiny goes to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this?
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vinegar. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers, slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier, swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures, this is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it, didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies, do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally, superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be, they googling endlessly, even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on, I'm wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's just how I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
Just wanna find and run away from this place, away from the pain.
First up, the bulldozer from the...
This back.
What a pleasure to... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab and doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Missing with that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. So much firepower here. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missed with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Why weren't they more cautious? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big hook doesn't land. That left hook missed. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This may do it. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Tried to score with that hook but missed. perfect counter shot. Just missed with that hook. And down goes the bulldozer. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
You've got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the respect.
There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter shot. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter lands. Hook misses. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. So much for defensive abilities. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What's sleeping on the job?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you think...
This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's beat.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. And the bulldozer has been knocked out. It looked great live. How will it look?
Are you all right?